As the insurgency in Iraq drags on, the unprecedented deployment of tens of thousands of military contractors results in the lines between the government military and the private military becoming blurred. Contractors increasingly find themselves under fire, and sometimes fire back.
When you look at how private security contractors were operating in Iraq, it wasn't that surprising that something like Nisour Square was going to happen.
He's referring to what emerges as one of the biggest scandals of the Iraq War. In September of 2007, in downtown Baghdad, a Blackwater PSD, or personal security detail, is escorting a State Department convoy and says insurgents fired on them.
The firm says its guards were ambushed, first by a car bomb, then small arms fired.
This convoy felt like they were under attack, and they just opened up.
When the smoke clears, 17 Iraqis lie dead. Many more are wounded. Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki tells Washington he wants Blackwater out of his country, a demand that soon reveals just how dependent the U.S. is on private contractors.
The ban on Blackwater USA, America's most high-powered security firm in Iraq, has paralyzed the U.S. diplomatic mission here. Without Blackwater to protect them, U.S. officials can't leave headquarters in the green zone.
We need protection for our diplomats. I'm quite certain that with goodwill, we can resolve this.
And she's right. The ban never takes complete effect. The reputation of private contractors takes a hit, but their essential role in the war effort is no longer in question. Within days, Blackwater contractors are back on the streets.
Nisour Square was, in many ways, the straw that broke the camel's back.
It hurt the industry. I think it still continues to hurt the industry today.
What happens in Nisour Square points up the chief source of controversy over the use of contractors. Who do they report to? Where do they fit in the chain of command? Or are they outside it altogether?
A private security unit is not an army. It's nothing like an army.
The Army had a much more highly defined hierarchy, a more regimented command structure, and then you had these private companies who could do whatever they want. And they did.
In fact, this was one of the original reasons for using private contractors. The administration didn't have to ask Congress for permission.
There is no system of checks and balances. It's a workaround for political expediency.